You must be the one to kill me, Severus. There will come a time when Harry Potter must be told something. A part of Voldemort lives inside him.
You've been raising him like a pig for slaughter.
After all this time.
Always.
You guys ever been a hero and actually thought to be a villain your whole life, and eventually when you die you're actually seen as the true hero? You ever thought that you might actually love someone unconditionally, an unrequited form of love, and she ends up marrying someone else and dies, and you end up having to protect her son? Well, that is Severus Snape for you, and welcome to episode 1 of beautifully written characters with tragic endings, and let's dive deep into one of my most favorite characters, Severus Snape from the Harry Potter series, and I have tears in my eyes just talking about this absolutely well written, brilliant character, Rip Alan Rickman, and we have always had a special place in our hearts for Alan Rickman eventually after Deathly Hallows Part 2. Yeah, let's just get straight into this. So Snape's life is actually really tragic right from the start up until the end. He was considered a freak, but he just found Lily Potter, who actually liked him for the way he is. But when they go towards Hogwarts, they get sorted out into different houses. And then James Potter comes into the story, and we all know exactly what happened. Lily goes towards James, they become the Order of the Phoenix, they trust the wrong person, and they end up dying, and Snape visits the day they die. After the day they die, he asks Dumbledore for help. Voldemort heard of a prophecy that he would be killed by the boy born at the end of July, and it was Lily's son. Guess what? Surprised, are you? And then Harry Potter joins and we see a chain of events going on. But why is this character the best? Why do everyone love Snape? Let's go straight into point number 1 and 2. So there are a few points I'd like to highlight as to why Snape is actually one of the best written characters and why I think it is really tragic to be Severus Snape. Number 1, we go through the fact that he loved someone, unrequited love. He loved her unconditionally, but at the end she ended up choosing someone else, having a son with her, and then she ends up dying. After all, he was trying to protect her, but she ends up dying, and then he just has to protect her son. This is the number 1 point that is the start of the tragedy of something much, much more to come. Secondly, we go through the fact that he is often seen as a villain by Harry Potter. Not Dumbledore or McGonagall or anyone else, but by Harry and the kids themselves. They think that Severus is actually one of the members of the Voldemort's army. In fact, he was the part of the Order of Phoenix, by the way, but he is often thought as to be the villain and the member of Voldemort and a backstabber to Dumbledore, which is further confirmed in the scene in Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince when Snape eventually kills Dumbledore, which makes a lot of people just go against him. It makes Professor McGonagall go against him, which makes me come towards my third point. It is Snape's tragic destiny that he had to go against Professor McGonagall, his all-time motherly figure, his all-time friend in Hogwarts, and he had to go against her. And he could not even say goodbye to her when he was in his dying moments. That's one of another tragedy he has to face in his lifetime. And then we see himself cast the Patronus spell, where you can see his Patronus is actually, I forgot what animal it is, but it resembles that of Lily, and which is why Dumbledore said, after all this time, and Snape replies, always. So that is another tragedy Snape has, that he always carries the love of Lily in his heart, and he has to see Harry Potter every single day. He has his mother's eyes, right? So he has to see his eyes every day, which reminds him of Lily, and then he sees his attitude, which reminds him of James Potter. So that is one of another tragedy that I think Snape has to face. And lastly, the thing that really, really kills me is that Snape died thinking that Harry will die too. So basically, Dumbledore told him that Harry Potter has to die for Dumbledore to die. So he did not live to see Harry Potter actually just defeating Voldemort. He couldn't see Hogwarts win. He thought and he died thinking that Harry Potter is going to die. He died thinking that I am the villain. everyone else at the point, probably Harry Potter told everyone else what happened, but everyone else, when he died, probably might have been really relieved to see him die, and they considered him to be the villain, but in fact, he was actually the lone true hero of the entire Harry Potter series. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. This was a really unscripted video of mine. I really wanted to make this video and I did not know how to script it, so I just put in my raw thoughts. So just be sure to hit the bell icon and hit the subscribe button to see more tragic, beautifully written characters upcoming really soon. So I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, Cinematic Cosmos Critique signing out.